Hi, I'm Garrett with the Grit and Polish, and today we're going to talk about soldering copper pipes. So even if you're not going to replumb a whole house in copper, being able to work with copper pipe to work on a renovation, do a quick repair here or there is really handy to know how to do that. So today we'll go through a real basic process for how you can solder copper pipes, and we're doing this in partnership with Bernzomatic. Soldering copper pipe can seem pretty intimidating, but it's really something that any homeowner can tackle with a little bit of knowledge, and in this video I'll show you how you can do it. I learned on the go. We've renovated a number of houses, and in each case I have found this skill super helpful, and it saved me a lot of money because I didn't have to hire a plumber. So obviously you'll need a few things before you start. Here is a little bit of solder. It's just a flexible wire that comes on roll. Your paste flux, which you put on the pipe before you solder. A little pipe cutter. So this pipe cutter is nice for tight spaces. So you just turn it around the pipe and tighten it down and it cuts the pipe. Some pliers. And the torch, the key part for heating the copper pipe so you can get the solder to take into the joint. This is from Bernzomatic, and it's a really handy torch that has a flexible connection to the propane bottle. And so you can put this on your belt or just lay it on the ground and then use the torch wherever you need it. And it has a trigger so you can turn the flame on and off whenever you need it. Really handy. So this is a pipe that came from this house, and it's really handy to be able to adapt on occasion to this flexible PEX. And so there are special fittings that you can do that with. And so you can solder a new 90 on and then solder this PEX adapter, and then bam, you're off and running with your new flexible pipe. So that's really handy. And then also being able to cap these off. There's lots of old stub outs coming through the wall that are copper, and so we want to be able to cut those off and then add a capper, add a copper cap, a capper copper. So the first step in soldering copper pipe is to cut the pipe and clean up the ends so you don't have any burrs or any rough edges. And you do that with a little piece of sandpaper, anything 120 grit or finer, whatever you have laying around. Once you have the copper polished up, you can put a little bit of the paste flux on there, and then you're ready to put your fitting on and heat up the joint. Heat it up with your Bernzomatic torch. Wait until you just see a little bit of bubbling of the flux, and then you're ready to add your solder. And the soldering actually only takes a couple seconds. It's really fast, and then you're done. It's also handy to be able to build fittings. In this case, I was replumbing the water heater, and so I wanted to have some copper pipe to attach the water heater to. And I built a little copper setup so that I could get it stubbed through the wall and then attach the new water heater to it. So that's how to solder copper pipe with the Grit and Polish. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and we've linked the tools and parts in the description below. So if you need something, check that out. Also, there's a post on the blog, and that'll have a little bit more information in written form if you like that. Check that out.